you cool cats and kittens. Stupid. Just kidding. Anyone watching Tiger King? Because if you haven't and you have Netflix, you definitely should. Brooks and I are at another doctor's appointment. He is now 2 weeks old, and so we're gonna go in and hopefully he's regained back to his birth weight and is growing steadily on the curve. The hospital here is being super cautious, of course, for all this COVID stuff, and now they're restricting to only one family member per office visit. So Nellie and Everly are at home. She's gonna go down for a nap in 45 minutes, so she probably wouldn't want to be here anyway. But me and Brooks are at the doctor's appointment for him, and our appointment is actually in about 3 minutes. So I'm gonna get him out of his car seat and head on in. How's your temperature, handsome?
Awesome.
Good. Yay. I just hope he's back up to his birth weight. What do you think, mister? Yes.
How much was he when he was born?
9'11". Yeah.
So he's in between 9 pounds and 12, 13 ounces.
Okay, good. You're back up to your birth weight. Good job. Super milk. Here are Mr. Brooks's weight, height, and head circumference. He did regain back up to his birth weight, so his weight is in the 81st percentile. Height is in the 10th percentile, little guy. His head circumference is 97th percentile. My sweet angel boy.
Yes. So, Mommy, what are we doing with this?
Oh, I have a YouTube channel, so my family likes to see.
Okay.
I had the camera recording and the doctor asked me to turn it off. She said I could take still pictures but not video, which is strange because I videoed with her when Everly was tiny, but that's okay. He's perfect. Everything looks great. She's impressed that he's back up past his birth weight. She said usually at 2 weeks they're not quite there yet, so well done. And she checked everything else, said everything looks good, and come back in a month and a half. Simple enough. Now I'm ready to get out of this hospital because germs everywhere. Where's my pumpkin? Hi! Oh, nobody wants to see your chicken. You see how cute you are? This sweet angel hasn't been on the vlog yet today. Say hello, friends. Ta-da! Is that better? Get it out of your face. We got a little clippy action here.
I love you.
Kisses.
I love you so much.
Her hair is so long now that it gets in her eyes, so even while we're hanging around the house, we just clip it so it's out of the way. You want a kiss? Mwah. You want a kiss? Mwah. I see how sweet you are. So Sweet Brooks is taking another nap. He slept quite a bit today, which I know was the last vlog too. He usually does have some awake time, so maybe later, but he's very tired from his doctor's appointment today. So after I filmed that clip at the doctor's office, after I thought we were finished, the lactation consultant came in and I actually had a few questions for her. One of them was to check if he has a lip tie or a tongue tie, just to see that he's nursing the best he can and getting all the milk that he can have. And it turns out he has a little bit of a tongue tie. I didn't really know what that means, but I Googled it. And it's that frenulum on the bottom of your tongue that just basically restricts his movement of his tongue. There's a way that they can do like a minor surgery kind of thing and like clip it so that he can have the full range of motion on his tongue. She said that's not necessary right now because he's nursing just fine, he's gaining weight, and it's comfortable for me. And so she said we don't really need to revise it right now. It could cause problems if he has a speech issue later in life because of the range of motion being limited, or if he has headaches or tension later in life. That might be something we need to consider. But for now, she said it's fine. She said it's so thin that it could really even break on its own if it needs to, or it could just stay that way, which seems really strange because if something is wrong or not normal on his body and we have the option to fix it, I would think to fix it. But I was told by the nurse practitioner and the lactation consultant to just leave it if it's not causing problems, and that's how Nellie feels about it too. So we're just gonna leave it, which seems kind of strange, but everything is fine for now, so we'll just keep an eye on it and see if it causes any issues later. We've done a little rearranging in our dining room. Usually our table runs this direction, but Nellie actually turned it this week, and we got Everly her own little table. Look how cute this thing is. We were thinking she can do arts and crafts here, maybe even eat or have some snacks. This one is great because it has storage here. She's already got her arts and crafts supplies in there. So this has become a new addition to our house and I kind of love it. Abby, come here, let's play. Come here. Look what you have. We got her some of those sticky window clings she's gonna play with now. Look, we're gonna open. What are these? These are bunnies. Oh, you wanna sit next to Mama? Look, you can take these bunnies and put it on the door. Come here. Can you stick it? Okay. Good job. Uh-oh, does it not stick?
Oh, is this like her Christmas tree where she didn't leave anything on the tree?
Just take everything off. We're gonna stick, oh, it sticks together. She's just gonna hold them all. Cool.
Oh, you should try it. Nope, on the floor. That's where they should go.
Let Mommy try. There's a bunny. Okay, well, this one has a mustache on it. Can you see? Put it on the door. Look, put it right here. Good job. And here's a green one. You want some letters? This one says Happy Easter. Here, let's put some letters. Whoa, it's very stretchy. S. You don't want to stick them on the door? All on the floor. So fun. Are you getting this is the artwork right here.
It's beautiful.
Yep, I really love it. Are you done? You don't want to put them on the door? This one's an egg, an Easter egg. Can you stick the green egg on the door? No? Okay. I can put it on the floor where they belong. You do you, boo. Sushi, they're not food. Oh, hey, guys, remember when we left chicken on the counter and Shepherd ate it, a whole pound of raw chicken? Yesterday, he had a whole pound of cooked chicken. And now he's in puppy jail. Does he look as pathetic on the camera as he looks in real life?
Oh, buddy.
Oh. Okay, this is just to keep him out of the camera frame right now.
Hi, handsome.
Everly's waving. Hi, Shepherd. He's gonna try to jump over that.
Better not.
So I boiled and poached a whole pound of chicken yesterday to make chicken salad, and we left it on the counter to cool. Shepherd and Sushi devoured it. So in the last month, they've had 2 whole pounds of chicken. I think we've learned our lesson.
Have we though?
Don't trust him. That's my lesson
We
that I learned.
thought we learned it last time.
Oh my gosh. I'm so mad because now I'm having to re-poach new chicken. I wasted like $4 and an hour of my time. Oh,
He appreciated it.
I mean, he is a wild animal. They should eat meat. Well, I'd say these letters were not as successful as I was hoping they would be.
She's still having fun. They just can't be on the door.
Clearly. Hey, we could put them on her table. I bet they'd stick to her.
Yep.
The new table is flat, a little shiny. Let's see if this is any better. You want to stick them on the table? Here's an A. Oh, bonk.
Head bonk.
Here's a T. She's on an egg stuck to her knee. No?
She put it on her foot. The purple bunnies.
Hop, hop,
The
hop.
bunnies hop.
Hop, hop, hop.
Hop, hop, hop. What other words can you make with Easter?
Uh-oh.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm no good at that game.
Sure you are.
R. Eat.
Star.
Star.
Here.
What other words can you make using Easter?
Stare.
R. T. Seat.
Seat.
Yep. Evie is in her seat. Right there.
Rat.
You like your new table, sweet girl? Is this fun for you? She really wants this egg to stick to her knee. She keeps trying and trying.
Did we do star?
I think so, yes. Hop, hop, hop.
Sear.
Tear. Tears.
Ear.
What do you think, my lovey? Are you saying yes?
Ears.
Spelling fun. This is homeschool for moms. All right, I say this is enough sticky fun for this section of the video.
More words though.
Well, surely. You guys comment if you can come up with more words from Easter. I bet you can. God, we suck so much. It's like we don't know what we're doing. We haven't been doing this for 2.5 years. Well, we are upstairs getting ready to go to bed and put this guy down for bed as well. He's having his last little feeding before his swaddle. You guys feel really close. Any better?
My arm is much shorter, so you
Yeah.
can't get much.
Yeah, it's true. Well, we've had a couple questions from you guys on Instagram and on YouTube about how COVID is affecting us over here in Japan. If you guys haven't been watching super long, we live in Okinawa, Japan. She's a Marine, and we've been here for 2.5 years. So, of course, coronavirus originated in Asia, and I thought we were going to be at like super crazy risk, and we could have, I guess we sort of are because we're closer to the origination point, but we are not in the same state as America. So for the people who live in America, I know you guys are in crazy lockdown and all the stores are sold out and out of toilet paper and people are going completely nuts. And here in Okinawa, it's not that extreme for us.
Well, the local community, they're not shutting down for the most part. It's business as usual for them. And this is us kind of just speaking on our experience. We're not experts in any field. It's just from what we know and what we've experienced. So as far as the military goes out here, there's been escalations and restrictions and being off base versus being on base. And most on base places are still operating. I think they're kind of going more toward restricting some things that we can do. But then again, they also came out recently and talked about operational security and not talking about as much as probably the news wants us to. So for that sake, I don't really feel comfortable talking about everything that's going on for us, but it's life as usual for us in terms of I got a month off. I took a month off to be home with Brooks, and I'm just enjoying my time with the family.
Yep.
Not looking forward to going back to work anyway, regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
But I have 2 more weeks of leave, and then we'll see. Maybe I can just work from home at that point, or I will need to go in. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll kind of cross that bridge when we get to it. But as far as Okinawa, I think we have 9 or 10 cases in the local community. I don't think any of them are associated with one another. It seems like they're isolated cases, which is interesting. We're not reporting the number of military cases, but I do know that here in Oki there's a couple.
Yeah.
So we are being super cautious just on our own.
Yeah.
We don't take the kids anywhere. He went today to, as you saw, to his appointment, but we stay home. I have to exercise, so I still go out running, but I don't go to the gym. Grocery store, she went yesterday.
So I think it's interesting comparing our grocery experience here to what I've heard about in the States. Our stores are not sold out. We have toilet paper, we have Clorox wipes, we have meat and produce. We have pretty much everything. The only thing we're having a hard time finding is sanitizer, which we have some in the house, so it's fine. But our grocery shopping experience is pretty normal. We do sanitize the cart as much as possible. They put wipes all over the store so you can clean your cart, and we're practicing social distancing with the 6 foot, like they've taped off where 6 feet is to wait in line and that kind of thing. They've stopped giving out bakery samples. They had put away the cups so you could like serve yourself at gas stations and that kind of thing. But I guess they're out now. They're putting the
Yeah.
cups back out. So most things are just life as normal besides, you know, trying to stay away from people more than normal. We haven't had baby play dates. I heard that at restaurants they're only seating like every other table on base. Like at Chili's, they're skipping every other table just for the 6-foot distance. We haven't been. We got Chili's to go.
I think the next step is going to be the same as the States, where you just order to go. So one of the things now for us is off base. We're not allowed to go restaurants or bars or
Nail
shopping.
salons.
Like it has to be essential for life, basically.
So grocery shopping is fine.
Yeah.
You can get takeout food from off base and just take it back home, but no like socializing off base. So we are practicing the social distancing, and we are personally keeping our kids in. Obviously, school-age children don't have anything to do with us, but on-base schools have started doing homeschooling just this week, last week. Not as long as the States. So for those of you who are wondering how it's affecting us in Japan, not as extremely, not to an extreme degree like in the States.
But we're getting there.
Yeah, I guess it's a slower progression out here as opposed to the States where everything happened so quickly.
Well, again, I'm not an expert, but just reading news articles about the way that Japan is, it's more of a request for the local community to stay home, that they're not going to be mandated to do that. And I don't think Abe has really escalated it himself to mandate the people stay home.
If you don't know, like I didn't know.
Shinzo Abe is the Prime Minister of Japan.
Right.
Even though we're in Okinawa and it's a separate island, we still belong to mainland Japan in the country. So,
yeah. So that's how it's affecting us here. For the most part, not too much besides sanitizing and social distancing.
yeah, not going out, not hanging out. I do miss hanging out with people.
I know. It's been a little awkward having a newborn in this time because our mommy group has set up a meal train to bring us food every other day, which has been so helpful. But also people don't want to really come in the house and see him, or people are just wanting to do the food handoff at their car so that we don't even, they don't even really come to the door sometimes.
And honestly, that's kind of okay. I've become a little more overprotective than I thought I would be, but
We're all for keeping germs out of the house and not having friends in, but it's kind of sad too because we want people to meet him and see how cute he is and look at him sleeping in his little bouncer downstairs. So it's kind of a strange time to social distance, is when people want to come and see your new little tiny person. Also, we were supposed to have some family that was coming into town before all this COVID stuff started, and of course they canceled their trips and flights and all of that. So that's also affected our newbornness a little bit, is that we have grandparents that would love to be out here and holding him, and they can't. So it's kind of been strange having a baby in this pandemic time. Anyway, we're rambling, so that's that. That's all she wrote. And now we're going to bed. Gonna go tuck in this little nugget and this little nugget. Go to sleep. That's the sign language for sleep. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.